eerie background music begins. Have you ever experienced a sound that no one else around you could hear? A grating, low-frequency hum that seems to be coming from nowhere and everywhere all at once? Well, in the small town of Taos, New Mexico, this phenomenon isn't just the ramblings of an overtired mind. It's a well-documented mystery known as the Taos hum, and to this day, no one has been able to explain it. Pause for dramatic effect. It all started back in the early 1990s. Residents of Taos began reporting an inexplicable sound, often described as a steady, low-frequency hum. It wasn't coming from industrial machinery, traffic, or household appliances. No, this sound followed them into their homes, their gardens, even the vast openness of the New Mexico desert. And not everyone could hear it. Roughly 2% of Taos' population reported being afflicted by the hum, leading many to question the sanity of those who claimed to experience it. Archival footage fades into frame, showing old newspaper headlines. The Taos hum, mass hysteria or real phenomenon? Scientists and researchers took notice. Was this mass hysteria a shared psychological disturbance, or something more sinister? In 1993, Congress requested an official investigation into the phenomenon. A team of scientists from prestigious institutions including Los Alamos National Laboratory, the University of New Mexico, and Sandia National Laboratories came together to investigate the hum. Sound of pages flipping, as if referencing an old report. Here's what they found. Absolutely nothing concrete. Using advanced audio equipment and studies conducted on-site, they couldn't pinpoint the source of the hum. It didn't register on traditional measurement devices, and there was no apparent pattern to who could or couldn't hear it. The so-called hearers ranged in age, gender, and lifestyle. The only unifying factor was the sound itself, a low, relentless drone that was described as maddening. Visual fades into eerie, animated sound waves superimposed over a desert landscape. Theories began to swirl. Some speculated that the hum was a form of tinnitus, a persistent ringing or noise in the ears caused by certain medical conditions. But this theory didn't hold water. Unlike traditional tinnitus sufferers, Taos hearers claimed the hum wasn't coming from inside their heads. It was external, directional, and inescapable. Pause. Shift to grainy, black and white photographs of older military aircraft and radar installations. Others suspected government activity. Conspiracy theorists latched onto the idea that the hum might be a byproduct of secret military experiments. Taos isn't far from military bases and weapons testing sites after all. Could it be possible that advanced technology left unintended frequency waves echoing through the region? Then there's the natural explanation. Geophysics. Some scientists proposed that the hum might be low-frequency acoustic emissions caused by microseismic movements or shifts in the Earth's crust. Still, there's no definitive evidence to suggest that the geology surrounding Taos is particularly unique in that regard. After all, if seismic movements were the cause, why wouldn't such a hum exist in other locations across the globe? Suspenseful shift in music as the narration slows. Perhaps the strangest theory of all involves extraterrestrials. Yes, UFO enthusiasts have suggested the hum is the result of alien technology operating just beyond the range of human comprehension. They argue that Taos, with its sparse population and sprawling desert, might act as a hub for extraterrestrial experimentation. To date, there is, of course, no evidence to support this, but its mere suggestion adds another layer of mystery to the already strange phenomenon. Zoom into a vintage photo of Taos, covered in shadows, accompanied by a faint sound of wind. But let's focus on the human impact of the Taos hum. For those who can hear it, the sound is more than just an annoyance. Many residents report chronic insomnia, migraines, and even psychological stress. Some claim their relationships and professional lives suffered, as they found themselves unable to think, focus, or even fully relax. One resident described it as, quote, an invisible predator that stalks you in the silence. Brief pause. Visual showing a group of people looking distressed, clutching their heads. Environmental psychologist Joe Mullins, who studied the hum, noted that such low-frequency noise could potentially resonate with the human body, creating physical discomfort and a heightened sense of unease. Even so, this remains a speculative explanation at best. Then there's the unsettling reality that, despite years of study and attention by scientists, the Taos hum remains unresolved. To some, it's proof that there are elements of this world, and perhaps beyond, that remain unexplained despite our technology and scientific understanding. It challenges the boundaries of what we think we know about sound, perception, and the limits of human experience. Music softens but maintains eerie undertones. A text overlay reads, "Sometimes the silence isn't silent at all." What would you do if you were haunted by a sound no one else could hear? Would you move away, seek help, or quietly endure it, hoping one day the mystery might be solved? Dark fade out as ominous music lingers. The Taos hum might never have an answer, but maybe that's what makes it so troubling. It forces us to confront the possibility that some puzzles were never meant to be solved. Until next time, this has been Creepy as True Mysteries. Keep your ears open. You never know what you might hear. Music crescendos and fades. Episode ends.